one, did you just buy an apartment complex and you're wondering, where do I start with renovations? Well, let me give you a few simple, quick tips on that. First of all, you really want to work from the outside in. You don't want to work on the inside stuff if your outside stuff is not really working well. For example, if you work on an interior project, you get your renovation done on one of your nice units, but let's just say your roof isn't great, and then you get all this leaks coming into that nice renovated unit. You have an insurance claim, and then now you got to fix the roof, right? And you have all this drama that you have that you don't want to deal with. So let's just talk about what you want to do to prevent all of that stuff. What we want to do is, first of all, you want to deal with the roof, okay? Have your building inspector, before you buy the property, check out the roof, obviously, and look to see what they recommend. If it's an old roof, if they see issues with seals around the vent pipes or any kind of compromise in the roof where water might get in, or if they see soft areas, that's an indication you got soft wood underneath your tiles. So definitely want to address that first. The second thing is you want to, a lot of people don't think about this, is the siding. Now the siding is an issue because the siding keeps the water out of the units as well, right? So if you have an issue with the siding, if you have cracks, if you have openings, you're going to get water inside the unit and you're going to get mold issues. I made a video on that not long ago. So one other thing I want to show you here is, one thing people don't think about often is rodents, right? So you have a lot of openings on the bottom here, and you want to make sure you get a nice pest control company that knows how to keep rodents out, to make these little areas so they block it off. We have a couple of them down that way. We have quite a few of them on this building. So you want to keep the rodents out of the crawl space or any of the vents in the attic upstairs, right? Next thing I want to talk about is landscaping. Now landscaping also, makes the area look really nice, but you also want to do it strategically so it also helps preserve your building. So what we did was we added this layer of river rock around each of the buildings. And the reason we did that is because we used to have the grass go all the way up to the building. Now back here is not too bad because you have the concrete and the cinder blocks. But if you come around on this side, you see that the siding comes down closer to the ground. And if you have vegetation touching that, you're going to get some wood rot and you're going to have to replace the siding after a while. And if you're in the Pacific Northwest, that's going to be an issue. The other thing is, for landscaping, sometimes you might have a tree that's a little too close to the building, which is what we had here. We had this tree, it was right next to the building, and it extended above the roof. And that is just basically a nice walking platform for rodents to climb up that tree and get on top of the roof. So I know you're excited. I know you want to get going on your renovations. You want to do your LVP floors, your quartz countertops, and all that's cool. And I love that as well, because those are the sexy things that people want to see when they come rent your rental property. But you definitely want to keep the elements outside. You don't want the rain coming in, or if you got a bunch of snow and you have snow on top of the roof, when that melts, you're going to get some issues too. So you definitely want to make sure that your outer shell is protected, and then you can go inside and start working on your interior renovation. So anyway, we're Elevation Construction. Check us out, elevationconstructionteam.com. We're the company that we have an investor mindset because we are investors first. And we also have the property management perspective because we manage hundreds of properties ourselves. So we know what it's like to do with the tenants and maintenance calls and things like that. So we have that in mind whenever we approach any project. So check us out, elevationconstructionteam.com.